G'day guys, welcome to Leadville Part 3, The Redemption. Today finishes up my second of what will be my biggest loads before sending off to Denver. Effectively, I had 3.5 hours of a Zone 2 yesterday, 2.5 today. So the idea was to do that on tired legs. And I can happily say, I feel really good. So in today's episode, we're back in New York City. I'm gonna take you through my final week here before heading back to Denver to acclimatize. And it'll involve how my knee is, all things and forms of recovery that I'm doing, and even strength work. Let's finish this up. I've talked a lot about how Zone 2 is great for teaching the state of which your physical body will be under for such a long time. But Zone 2 is primarily known for making your mitochondrial work more efficiently. Essentially, doing more with less with oxygen. So when you go faster, the same rate, you're still using less oxygen than you otherwise would have previously.
Make sure you check your insights because it really can give you a good indication specifically to you on tendencies, in this case certain food groups that can be beneficial. So it takes longer to digest your fat. Now if you consume fat along with proteins and carbs, because the fat is there, it's going to take longer for you to digest everything and then get your nutritional base to where it needs to go in the muscles and the cells, etc. So when we finish a workout, we want to make sure we have minimal fat. So I had a shake, so I got that in there, so I got some sustenance. Then after that, because I don't need to worry about getting food in really quickly, I can have food that contains fat. I hope that helps and helps understandable. So in this case, I've already had my shake. I'm now having my power bowl, which contains a decent amount of fat, but because I got something in earlier, my body's already getting the proteins and the carbs it needs, and now this is just additional wins on top.
Just finished a power bowl, we've trained already. I'm having an espresso whilst being booted up. I've done 2 training camps now and 1 actual attempt at Leadville. And both training camps sucked.
All right team, day 2, we're 6Ks in, keeping in that Zone 2.
I think both training camps I pretty much went from New York City straight to Leadville. But yeah, it rocked me. Dude, there's a remarkable difference mentally, but physically as well. I think mentally, I know what to expect. I also know to a degree what was taken from me.
I was completely sick on the way down.
I feel it's my time. So mentally, I'm like, I know what's ahead of me. There was the unknown last year. This year, I know what's ahead of me. Especially doing double hopes pass for training camp. Like that built so much confidence.
One of my weaknesses coming out of Leadville 2023 was my lack of strength. You know, something I probably neglected was doing leg work. So today we're focusing a lot of things that I'm being very intentional around, which is building my quad develop, my hamstrings, and enduring the constant load, particularly going down the mountains that I'll be experiencing. So what this looks like is essentially a lot of tempo movements, whereby you'll do the eccentric phase for a longer period, say a 3-second movement with a 1 second on the concentric phase. For example, we'll do RDLs, 3 seconds down, 1 second up for 4 to 6 reps, 4 sets. And the idea here is to just build time under tension for our muscles in that development. So biggest moral is don't skip leg day, whether you're a runner or if you are doing an ultra, you need to be putting your body through muscular endurance efforts, particularly that are isometric or eccentric phases. If you have any questions on this, hit me up in the comments down below. So we're gonna do legs before Leadville. So, love this session. Essentially did strength work today, and everyone's like, you shouldn't do strength before doing Leadville. I'm like, do Leadville, see the amount of muscular endurance you need and the power you need, and tell me don't do strength work. So, really important. Yeah. Alright legends, we are here in Nomad, and so what have we done? We have done our long run, relative. It's actually a short run considering the long runs we do on the weekend. We then did some strength work, and now we're here at contrast therapy at a place called Elhani. I think I'm probably butchering that, but the idea behind this is contrast therapy. Minimum 20 minutes in the sauna, getting myself a little bit dizzy, and jump in the cold plunge. Also going to flush out the toxins. It's going to be a good session. Let's go say hi to Shervin and friends.
been walking well over silk and up and down.
For you guys, in between hot and cold, we do a quick rinse, wipe off the sweat here. Then before actually going into the ice, we just do some breathing together, best practices on how to get the most out of it. Get you guys electrolytes in the sauna. Afterwards, we have a little tea and tonic menu for you guys to check out.
The New York Wellness Tech Review.
The way we want to approach this from a mindset perspective is one big breath. On the exhale, start the entrance. And the breath. Stay tethered to the exhale.
All right, so that was awesome. What do you think?
Amazing.
It's kind of like a date in a way. Not a bad thing. It wasn't terrible. So we did
Bro,
3 rounds of 15 minutes, about 185, was it?
Yeah.
185, and then we did a couple minutes in the cold too. So I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
Amazing.
Ready to run Leadville? So those guys don't know, this is Shervin. You should know because he's all across the socials, particularly YouTube, and he covers a lot of wellness tech, but also reviews on product. But he's also just an incredible guy. So he was one who got us here today, and you'll see many more of the collaborations that we do across the things in New York. And he's cheering for me as I go send it 100 miles. Sorry to miss your sauna sessions this Saturday, bro, because I've had to go be in Denver.
Yeah, man, you gotta train.
You gotta train.
Go kill it.
Thanks, Beast. I'll see you soon, man.
Later.
All right, team, so we've made it to Denver. Behind me, we have Mount Falcon. It is 7,800 feet at the top. We're gonna climb at 1,600 feet today. 75 minutes of work. We are in taper, so it's nothing too hectic this week. Catching up with Matt, Choi, catching up with Tyler. We are just gonna have some fun and games. Speaking of, here the boys are at. We got Tyler. You ready to rip or what?
What's up?
You ready to rip?
That's it.
Let's ready to go. And
What's
then,
up, baby?
What's this thing?
What are you guys recording
What's
over
this?
here?
Is this the new whip?
This is a new whip, buddy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Toyota. You know me, being a Korean, I gotta represent the Japanese. What up, buddy?
One little jelly gel here.
What up, champ?
Oh, you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
Good?
I'm great.
Yeah? Feeling
Look
good?
at these new guys.
Literally just put them on.
I know, what are those?
Are those erasers?
Ultra Cloud Ultra 2s.
Hydration, which is like only electrolytes. The middle version is 80 calories. It's called like hydration, and the third one is the high carb. Come on, Hinman. Yo, I got those too.
Yeah?
I'm gonna wear those. You guys
How
already
many
know.
how many
Ultralights?
pairs of shoes do you got?
No, though, like I feel like most white shoes stay white or longer. It's like one run and they look like this.
Yeah. So right now we're doing Mount Falcon. So climbing 7,800 feet. 75 total minutes of work today is on the ticket from my coach. Nothing too strenuous. Hike the inclines. Get a nice little run on the flats.
Legend.
That felt great, man. I'm not even lying. Like, I don't know. I feel after doing the training camp. Obviously, we're at a lower altitude, but more or less, the legs felt great. It was a good pace considering we still stayed in zone 2. Hit all our marks, and what was actually really cool is the three of us were just like really enjoying the moment of like thinking about what we're going to be doing as a cohort. Because admittedly, like, one of the best things is we're doing this not just the three of us, but each of us has our respective squads, and all of us are friends of the whole squad. It's gonna be one big happy family, right?
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be sick.
Couldn't have worked out better.
So the next time you guys see this video, well, next time you see a video in the next episode, it will be Leadville. So the three of us will be coming home with a fuck
Big
off
old
front
belt
back.
buckle, baby.
100 miles, baby.
100 miles. See you next time. Ow!
We don't need wheels on these.
Dude, that's definitely
definitely making the cut, bro.